kaikki! Today in this video I want to talk about winter idioms or winter sayings in Finnish. The first one is, can you guess what this means? Kokeilla kepillä jäätä. Kokeilla kepillä jäätä. Ville's with me today.
Hello everybody.
And you can try to guess based on what it sounds like, what it means.
Okay.
So the first one is to test the ice with a stick.
To test the ice.
What could that mean?
I think one thing comes in my mind when you might go for skiing on the sea, and then you can check, okay, if the ice is strong enough that you can walk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not right.
Okay.
Oh, why did this move? To test something out without committing.
Oh.
Kind of like in English, you say you
Just
test
try.
the waters.
Exactly.
You test it a little bit without fully diving in.
Exactly, okay.
So in Finnish, it would be to test the ice
Ice.
with a stick. So in English, a similar saying would be to test the waters or to dip your toes in the water. And this basically means to test something out without committing to it. Kokeilla kepillä jäätä. Esimerkiksi epävarmuus kalvaa urheiluväkeä. Saipa päätti kokeilla kepillä jäätä. Aika näyttää, tuleeko joku bumerangi. So uncertainty is kind of blanketing or kind of in the sports community. Saipa, an ice hockey team, päätti kokeilla kepillä jäätä. Saipa decided to try out the ice with a stick. So they basically decided to test out the waters. Time will tell, will there be some kind of boomerang? So this is how you can use this phrase. Kokeilla kepillä jäätä. Second one is pihalla kuin lumiukko. So this would literally translate to outside in the yard like a snowman. So pihalla is like out in the yard or in the yard. Kuin like lumiukko. Snowman. Lumi, snow, ukko is like old man. Outside in the yard like a snowman. What does this mean? So what if a Finnish person would say that they are in the yard like a snowman?
In the yard like a snowman.
If I was like, oh man, I'm in the yard like a snowman, what might I mean by that?
It means like I have to be out in winter. Is it?
No.
Okay. I have to be really out in winter. Like, no, that's what it makes sense. Like,
Or if I tell you like, oh man, you're kind of acting like you're outside in the yard like a snowman.
Okay, snowman. What's the feature of snowman?
What is it? It means to be confused about something, feeling out of the loop, or clueless.
Okay.
So if I would say in Finnish, you're pihalla kuin lumiukko, you're in the yard like a snowman, it means you're really confused. You have no clue what's going on.
That's a tough one.
I would describe myself, pihalla kuin lumiukko. It just means I am confused about something, or I'm out of the loop, or I'm clueless. If everyone's talking about something, some kind of recent meme or some current event, and I just have no clue what they're talking about, and my face shows it, I'm like, guys, what are you talking about? Then one could say, Kat, don't be pihalla kuin lumiukko taas. Like, don't be out in the yard like a snowman. Don't be confused. Don't be so clueless. Here's a good one that was actually at one point in time voted the funniest saying in Finnish. Eteenpäin sanoi mummo lumessa. Eteenpäin sanoi mummo lumessa. 4 words, said the grandma in the snow.
4 words, said the grandma and the snow.
In the snow.
In the snow. They can't be say like wise saying grandma is dying in the winter. Sorry. And then she said 4 words.
Onwards and forwards, said the grandma in the snow.
Yeah, I think it can be taken as something very wise and something very important.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Similar. It's more about, if you think about a grandma walking through deep snow,
Okay.
is that an easy or a difficult task?
It's very difficult.
Exactly. So what might that signify?
That she wants to say something very...
She's willing to go through something tough.
Exactly, okay.
So that saying would mean it kind of reflects that Finnish sisu.
Okay, yeah.
The determination, you know, despite how hard the challenges are. For example, going through the deep snow as a grandma, you still are going to try to face the challenges you need to go through and move forwards.
Yeah, got it.
What this means is that you are plowing ahead like a grandma in snow despite the challenges and tough situations that you might be facing in life. It kind of encompasses this Finnish idea of sisu, that no matter how many struggles or challenges you are facing right now in your life or with your project or with whatever you are tackling at the moment, just be like a grandma in snow and yell forwards and just keep on plowing. What about päivä on pulkassa? Päivä on pulkassa. So what this literally translates to is the day is in the sled. Päivä, day, on pulkassa, is in the sled. Pulkka in modern day Finnish means a sled. You know, one of these little plastic or wooden sleds that you can put your kid on and you can pull them through the snow? That's called a sled. Pulkka, pulkka in Finnish. What about if I said right now, the day is in the sled?
I think it's dark.
If I'm like, all right, Ville, the day's in the sled.
We're done for the day, or is that the... Oh, okay. Done for the day.
Done for the day, that's right.
Okay.
In Finnish, päivä on pulkassa means, oh, we're done for the day.
Okay.
We're finished, we're done.
Finished.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
Hey, you got it. Good for you. So I was talking about päivä on pulkassa, which used to mean a type of wooden stick, puukeppi. That was called a pulkka. Your boss would have half of it, and you would have half of it. This was like real back in the day in Finnish history. Then when you had finished your day's tasks, you would put the stick back together, and the boss would then carve out with a knife like a little mark, and that would mean that your day's work has been completed successfully. So päivä oli pulkassa. Literally, your day was in the pulkka. And this saying is still used in Finnish when you want to say that your job is done, the day has been wrapped up, you finished up for the day, you're done for the day, päivä on pulkassa. For example, if I finish filming this video and I'm like, okay, today's work is done, I can be like, yep, I'm done, päivä on pulkassa. I am done for the day, I'm ready to go home. Well, I am home right now, but that's the meaning of it. One example from a news article I found was ravintolan työntekijä humalassa, poliisi puhallutti työntekijän päiväpulkassa. So the restaurant's employee was drunk. Humala means to be drunk. Poliisi puhallutti, meaning the police did one of those alcohol blow tests. Työntekijän, the employees, päiväpulkassa. The employee's day has been wrapped up. Their day is done. And then this saying, suksi kuuseen. So ski into the spruce tree, or ski up into the spruce tree. Suksi kuuseen. If I would say, ski into the spruce.
Ski into the spruce. Okay, sorry. What is spruce mean?
Spruce tree, like the evergreen
trees
okay. That stay green. If I'm like, all right, Ville,
okay, so it's
ski
like,
into the spruce.
It's like getting into some trouble, is it? No, okay. Because skiing is like a fun activity unless you hit some tree.
Yep,
and then,
that wouldn't be fun. But if I tell you to go ski to the spruce, what would I mean by that? I'm telling you to go do that.
Okay, then it means you don't want bad fun for me then. It's like skiing to the spruce mean having some fun.
Opposite. Like,
Go to hell.
get lost.
Okay, go to hell.
This saying is used to mean get lost, get out of here, go away. If you don't want someone talking to you or you just want someone to like leave, a kind of rude way to tell them this would be to shout at them suksikuuseen. Last up is kind of a funny one, which in Finnish is kaikkeen tottuu paitsi jääpuikkoon perseeseen. I don't know if I can say that out loud on YouTube without getting demonetized, but so what that literally translates to is you can get used to everything except an icicle up your bum. You get used to everything except for an icicle up your bum.
Get used to everything except for bicycle.
An icicle
Icicle.
up your bum. What might that mean?
I have no clue.
It melts, right?
No.
It means you can get used to anything with time, even if it might feel uncomfortable and weird at first.
Okay. That's funny.
You can get used to everything except an icicle, because before you get used to it, it's melted and gone. Isn't that a fun saying?
It is, wow. It's a very weird one also.
The saying is quite literal. You can get used to anything in life except an icicle shoved up your bum because it melts too quick and you don't have time to get used to it. So most things in life you can get used to.
And by the way, how common or often these sayings are being used?
Some more than others.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say the icicle one is super common. But I've heard the grandma one before.
Okay.
The snowman one I've heard quite a lot.
Oh,
And
interesting.
what other ones? Oh, the day in the sled. I've heard that a lot.
Okay.
And
Päivä polkku.
Yeah, päivä on pulkassa.
Päivä on polkassa.
Yeah, I think that was one of the more common ones.
Very nice, interesting. Maybe next time I can use this when we are done with the meeting. I'm like, okay, fellas, päivä on polkassa.
Yes, you can. You can exactly do that, and they'll be like,
maybe
"What,
everybody
where'd
start
you learn
laughing.
that?" So those were a few funny winter sayings in Finnish. Let me know if you would like me to do a part 2 with more general funny Finnish sayings that you may hear from time to time. Kiitos kun katsoitte tämän videon ja nähdään ensi videossa. Moikka!